Boys are Zimbabwe. If I shit a Monday, got it behind it. From Koto to Harare. Deep Sadza.
Sadza in the morning.
Sadza in
welcome back. Hey.
Hey, Shav, it's not going to be up, bro.
Wow.
Let me try that again.
No.
Sadza in the morning.
All right,
hey, welcome back, guys.
Sadza in the morning.
Sadza in the morning. Episode 39. Wow.
Podcast Yevano, podcast Erushinji.
We're about to hit that 50 mark, bro.
Podcast Ye Mageto Youths.
Yes.
Welcome back, guys.
Let's do a quick recap. What happened last week?
Last week we talked about we had Khaleesi in the building. We talked about his music career, being an OG. He told us when he thinks he's going to marry. He talked about Nadia Nakai versus Kiki Badass. We talked about the state of Zimmy Pop.
Cardi versus Nicki.
Roundabout in politics and above. We talked about
the St. John situation.
St. John's, it turns out,
which is obviously escalated now.
Yeah, the deputy head actually went on and resigned, which just goes on to show the levels of homophobia in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
It's
like that was the only way. Like, to be honest, guys, that was something you could tell was going to happen as soon as.
But you know, the disappointing thing is this man has been gay his whole life. He's been teaching your kids for over 15 years, and there's not been a problem.
But when now that you know,
what does that change?
Now that you know, that's why I was like, oh, it's very silly, but like some people don't actually know like proper terms, because like even you have the parents who are up in arms saying, "Good, how can a gay person be teaching our children?" Like, do people actually know they are pedophiles? That's what pedophiles do.
Kuba gay,
Nay, they don't actually, like, old Zim people don't actually know what a pedophile is. Like, just because you're gay, automatically our children are at risk coming to your school, which makes absolutely no sense.
Does that, if you're going to Zingavana a gay teacher, this is a boys' school. St. John's is a boys' school.
Yeah. No, it's unisex.
It's unisex.
They have girls now.
Oh, okay. Like
they have girls in like what, Form 5 and 6, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to expel my teachers the ASH room and this my girls' school?
You see, that's what we were saying. It doesn't make sense.
Asiri married.
It doesn't make sense.
Because asiri married at this upper girls' school, which means that are suspicious. The same way that you're saying this, because I'm failing to see the reasoning.
Exactly. It's just.
But
it was just strange. It was just strange.
Our thoughts and prayers to.
I mean, at least it got the conversation started, because the conversation had to start somewhere, I guess.
Man.
It's a pity that he has to take the fall for this, but anyway, it is what it is. What else do we go through?
We went through.
Pizza.
Oh yeah, we forgot to go through something last week.
What was that?
There was I will remind you.
All right.
On to this week. This week, man, we just came back from a very dope weekend.
Yes, Shoko Festival on Friday. Well, Shoko Festival was actually the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But our appearance was on Friday.
We showed up and showed out.
Yeah, we were interviewed by Comrade Fatso. Shout out to you. Thank you very much.
We just had to lend our shine to Shoko Festival. We just appeared.
Exactly.
On our way to,
Yes, a special shout out for everyone who came
to
see the show.
It was dope.
The entire show itself was actually very nice.
The entire festival, this is hands down the best Shoko ever.
You think so?
It's the best.
How was Moonchild?
She was incredible.
Now, whenever I video, I could quit backstage.
I want to apologize because when that decision came out, we might be thinking of getting Moonchild. I was like,
turn up.
I was like,
on the beach.
That's the thing. I was thinking who is Moonchild and whatnot. But man, I couldn't have been happier to be wrong, because that woman is the performer.
Turn up.
She was climbing, those Anas Machiko.
What, this
my beam, my beam was stage.
That's the video I saw.
She was that, and she did it twice. She did it to the city library. She did it with Shtungiza.
Wait, but what was she wearing? The one on Saturday, the one Yangeliku city.
She was taking off whatever she was wearing. She's a performer.
That one I was like, all right.
She was wearing, those detachable pants.
Oh, okay. So she was just ripping them off like
yeah, like uye kunge kashet ka hauko ka.
See, these are seasoned performers.
She's a performer, mdara.
She's a black people perform, especially when it's like house music and stuff. Oh lord.
Another performance that I really enjoyed was T-Shock and ZCC Mbungo Stars, because the programming
ZCC Mbungo Stars.
Yeah, they were doing mashups, so they were getting different genres. They had ZCC perform.
ZCC is number there.
I think Zimbabwe. I don't know, but it's
you must say Zimbabwe cricket something.
No, Christian.
Oh,
something. Because it's a church.
Do you jump there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let me find you one of
the jams.
One of the jams.
Yeah, I just remember them.
So they did a mashup with T-Shock. They did. There was Mabatra Jehovah. They did a mashup with Mix Masters. Tammy had a mashup with these guys from
Tammy Moyo.
Yeah.
How was her performance? Hey, how old is Tammy?
She's 20 now, I think.
20? 20-0.
Yeah, calm down, Tiger. Calm down.
Oh, 20.
This is one of...
No.
Mira unzwe. Tukubata bari radio Sadza in the morning. Haka. Kangoma, Kangoma.
Muchinyanya iza zvinoreva nemia asima kangana here chazurone ope kuti mweya wetsvina unopita
mukaziya atekane onesi wangu Jesu.
Okay.
Onesi wangu Jesu.
So this is the Mbungo Stars, and then the one that came to Shoko Festival is a brass band.
Okay.
So they do the trumpets, the saxophones. This is one of their songs.
I see.
When I show you the video of these guys performing, how energetic.
I'd rather not.
Don't. You're not allowed to throw shades. These people are awfully.
How about ASAP? How's the ASAP performance? That must have been lit.
The boy ASAP is a superstar.
Okay, all right.
The boy ASAP is a superstar, man. Mudara, I don't want to lie.
I would not have expected anything less.
I don't want to lie.
He's getting seasoned now.
Mudara.
The performances are coming in at the back.
You should have seen how crazy people went when he played that mambo tune.
Did he mambo?
Did
he play Sadza? Did the girl? Let Sadza go.
He did.
Did the girl? Are people still like in it or?
Mudara. Do you know? Here's the thing: when you're a performer, you can play. He was playing songs that I have never heard before. Like I think. Like even the song that we previewed, I think he played a little bit of it, and people were vibing because the energy was just too real. Like it was dope. I see. It's dope. It's nice. I wish there were like 5-6 other Zim hip hop guys who were doing like putting the same energy.
ASAP should get at us. Next time we're in another shot, we on feature of our podcast. Because remember the last time we had him, but it was over the phone.
Yeah,
bro. Next time we come through, bro. Come through and hang with the boys.
The funniest bit about Shoko Festival was MC Cheetah. So MC Cheetah.
Was that funny?
Yeah, but MC Cheetah at some point he was like, "Yo, fuck Shoko Festival."
Wait.
Not this year. 2 years
Balance
ago.
me. You talking? Oh, okay.
2 years ago, he was like, "Yo, Shoko Festival claims to support Zim hip hop, but they're calling all these job raisers and the whatnot. Fuck Shoko Festival. What does that have to do in green? Do you know how? But he hasn't been. He hasn't been getting booked anyway. So what he did now, there was a guy who was booked to perform at Shoko Festival. Did this man not come wearing a mask and only take it upper stage? This man took it off upper stage. So I was standing out with the entire Magamba team. And we're looking at stage like, is that MC Cheetah? Is that MC Cheetah? It was funny. It was
What an
very,
hour.
very funny.
What an hour.
It was
to
very,
humble
very-
himself.
Umdala.
Humble.
It was very, very, very funny.
That is an hour. So what, he literally performed with the other guy?
Yeah,
Okay, alright.
it was very, very funny. But
He knows where home is. Home is where...
Yeah.
Chirungu chanjanda kubudisa panapa.
chirungu hautozive Nicholas. Chirungu chacho it's high time you admit.
It was a tough
don't
one.
know.
It was a tough
In
one.
English.
But yeah, man, shout out to everyone who organized Shoko, bro.
Yo, shout out to
Only hearing
Makamba.
great things about that.
That's the family. Very, very dope.
Big up to you.
The programming was very, dope. Like there was the Haban conference, journalists were coming together.
I'm waiting for ZIMPO Summit. Were there any highlights?
Every year they come and talk about plans. Every year. They bring people from Gweru, from Chakadaro. Hey, we want to do this. Hey, we want to do this. I'm on a website.
No, guys, give my boys a break. Give my boys a break. Hip hop, stand up. Such is life.
The next ZIMPODCASTS summit vanofana kunge vachingopana mambama. Clap.
Ngorwana chete zvipere.
Sha.
With the Mudivas and stuff, were they there?
To do what?
You tell me I'm here with it.
I think unofana donyara.
They're the leaders. They're the big boys.
Yo. So as we move on, there's been this new challenge that's taking over the world. That is
Challenge my pretty boy.
destroying families.
Can we just get right into it? Did you see the Zim item?
Bro, no one. Apana mna kumbira boys rara kuti zvite. Apana.
The thing is that Zimbabwe, mvura yedu haina minerals. Atibude zvakanaka like all these boys from France and all that stuff. You can see it via our skin. But yet these ones decided to.
Let's play.
Lord.
I want to play the. I want to play the
song.
Yeah.
0 to 100. And they go 0 to 100. Shall I let me tell
It's
you
not even a
something?
good song.
When I jump on the drum,
Guys, this is probably the first time I've
when
heard
the track is a pumping, then they mess up your country. And the MC hammer.
This guy wearing the white is taking himself so seriously.
But the guy at the bottom left, he's feeling himself. That guy not here.
So how does this conversation go?
What?
You wakanaka in Daganaka. So
It's one of those like when you know your team is strong. You know your team is strong.
No, but like how does that friendship begin?
Maybe some of them are cousins or something. Because they all look like tall, man. They could be like from the same family, just like distant cousins. Anyway, if you have been living under a rock, the Coupe Challenge has gone viral for these last couple of days. These are 4 boys from France, and France, 4 boys from France who apparently they're promoting a song, but obviously no one heard that song. Well, all the guys heard the song, but the girls not hear that song.
Yeah, so there's been a few relationships that have been rattled
on the rocks.
I don't understand. Like I don't know whether that's people fooling around or making. I don't know. Are they?
I don't believe people. I don't believe
is that banter?
What the whole Banarutama and stuff?
Yeah, like
I don't believe it's true.
No, but you know, so actually when you're looking at text messages. Sometimes you can tell the emotion behind it. Okay, talking about Sega, but because I saw a text message that, like one of the screenshots that were part of the message was, "Hey, Ndakat, you are wakandita. I want to say pa WhatsApp status, mama kata vazvide." But ungwesa boys the snabasa. Kwanza mskana wacho akati, "I think you're overreacting because I think you've overstayed this relationship."
Wow. I know, but that one I faulted, bruh.
That came from the heart.
Nah, that came. You know it's real when the niggas complaining about not posting him at these
Bro.
Shame. Sorry for your.
I actually had a problem in my own relationship because my girlfriend was refusing to acknowledge Gutokumana Wakanaka. And she was like, "I'm not a monaka." I was like, "Baby,
how are you gonna believe anything she says after that?"
That's what I was telling her. Like, babe, come on.
Nah.
Come on.
Those are some good-looking young men. Right?
I think she was coming from timeline. Could you a situation by timeline? Let me. I don't want to rock the boat, but I feel like we've had a pretty honest relationship so far, and it brings up an interesting conversation. Which people are you allowed to crush on? Because I see a lot of people.
Okay, I feel you're allowed to crush on people that are not within the
accessible, and
yeah.
Because you can't be crashing on XU.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
a bit shaky. It has to be outside the country, I guess. But no, I think it's not bad at the end of the day.
If it's a local person, it has to start from vice president and above. It has to start from there.
But to be honest, as long as we don't have to worry about anything. As it goes, yeah, you might like shit, but you know where home is.
There were those the Zim guys, the Africa University ones, who did their Coupe challenge.
See, it doesn't even sound pleasant.
Anzi, yes, Duola Feza sponge. No one asked them to do that.
Yeah, why? Just let it go. Let it go.
No one.
It's not in our league. It's not in our... Some things we should just watch and not participate. Chitter.
Not even watch. Dance.
Kind of dance, exactly. Is that song actually... How many views does it have on YouTube?
I just played the video of the Pretty Boys.
Oh, okay. I actually thought you went to the actual jam in itself.
Then go click at the first thing that came up.
I saw a few ladies. I see a few ladies do the Coupe challenge as well.
Terrible.
Like a group of sisters did it, and then like these other three dance group chicks. I don't know what they were called, but yeah, that was very interesting.
Was it
interesting? Yeah, sort of. But at the end of the day, like, if your relationship is one of those that's starting to fall apart because of this guy, it was always loose. It was always loose. I think I started to buy.
Yeah, like
she told the boo thing, I'm going to sleep. I got you. She was sick or something.
She was like, yeah.
Oh my lord! When I went up for my pictures, poo party. I don't want to get in the poo.
Wow.
What would you do in that situation, bro? The girl tells you she's gonna go sleep. Next thing you walk we don't want a music video.
It's a breakup.
Straight away.
Bro, that's not
fun. She was like, nah, I don't want you to worry.
No, but why lie? The issue is not that
why
you went to
no,
but that already communicates at the level could relationship with the say. If you ask me and I say no,
then that's it.
Because first of all, why even asking me to go to a party? If I'm not contributing to how you're getting there, money, then I think the information would be as a courtesy. Like, babe, I'm going to be going to a party or whatnot. But the
it should be one of those where she tells you I'm going to the party.
Yeah, but not can I go to the party? What kind of relationship are we having? Because, to be honest, if you are asking me, can I go to the party? And I say no, then that means you're not going. Because what if but if you tell me you're going to a party and I say no, then that's a problem. Because why am I saying no? Do you get it? That's where we need to actually mark the difference.
Okay, fair enough.
We actually breaking news. Pokelo Nare. I'm reading an article here that says Pokelo challenges divorce as Elikem shows off engagement ring.
Wait. Hold on.
So
Elikem is showing off an engagement ring from someone else.
I think so. We are about to go into more detail. Yeah. So the tagline in the article says, "I'm definitely not making a mistake on the next one." Oof. Oof.
Just wait. Wow.
Sounds like a diss track.
Wow.
That's what I want to find out. So,
right.
Socialite Pokelo Nare, 32, has filed a notice of intention to defend summons issued by her Ghanaian husband, Elikem Kumodzi, 29, seeking a decree of divorce against her.
Can you stop reading with your finger on the laptop screen?
Scroll up.
Continue.
So on speed.
Continue, guys.
Her estranged husband, who she met during Big Brother Africa in 2013, last month filed for divorce against her, saying he lost affection and love before he declared their relationship irreparable. She placed the notice last week on September 28, a day after she was served with summons. Kumodzi, a popular Ghanaian fashion designer, is being represented by a Harare lawyer, Rongano Mahuni.
He's being represented by a Harare lawyer.
Yeah, okay.
Kumodzi
Kumodzi said it says Kumodzi, a popular Ghanaian fashion designer, is being represented by a Harare lawyer, Rongano Mahuni of Mahuni Gidiri, Low Chambers. Kumodzi said his jealous wife was harming him, his professional work, as she got uncomfortable when he plays romantic roles in movies. Okelo's husband also wants a divorce decree ordered that custody of their minor child be awarded to him, exercising reasonable.
Wait, he wants a child?
Yeah.
Wow.
He also wants. Oh, wait. No. I read that wrong. Pokelo's husband also wants a divorce decree order that custody of their minor child be awarded to her, with him exercising reasonable access on agreed holidays. He also wants to pay $500 monthly as maintenance.
$500?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm.
So Pokelo was staying in Ghana. Oh, the reason why he's being represented by a Harare lawyer is because they got married in Harare on September 28, 2015.
I see.
That makes sense.
Oh, I see.
So
Pokelo is coming back on the market. I think his is going to have something to say about that.
Yeah, that would be sad.
What? Stada Chimuseka?
Yeah,
I don't know.
he needs to move on.
I don't. Stada is just a weird character, bro. Like, that's how I met him.
He actually is.
I met him Chiduku Chinoe at the caves, Chinoe Caves. He's just, I don't know. You know, like someone who acts like they smoke crack, but they don't smoke crack. They just actually, what is strange.
What is strange?
Yeah, exactly. But he was funny, though. I have to admit, he's a funny guy. He is a funny guy.
I just don't like the fake accent.
Yeah, no, there was no faking it there, because, like, you know, like, okay, have you ever been to see the caves, Christian? You know, like how Mkatanga Murime said at the beginning, like after my badana, you're going to be together until you get right down to the to the water and stuff. So I know there was no faking it. If you had tried to fake it, also to call them out, because like obviously people were a bit intoxicated. It was a weekend away type thing. So it was one of those situations. But shame.
So what are your thoughts on Pokelo and
What, breaking up name first?
are you going to find
Does it look like I can handle Pokelo? Huh?
Munamato Munamato can do wonderful things.
Nah, I'm alright, thanks.
Alright, that marks us. We are now entering our politics in the bar.
Hit him with the tune.
A big tune.
People are laughing at you say I can't do
Right, this week on politics and above, man, we actually have a lot to unpack.
We do.
So right, chidakwa chedu John Mangundla. Pane chidakwa.
Aita say chidakwa.
John Mangunja akataura monetary policy.
Yeah, monetary policy.
So
what did you pick up from there?
The biggest takeaways were that the central bank has issued an order to all the banks in Zimbabwe to separate my bank accounts from a foreign currency account to an RTGS account.
Your bond account.
Basically, everyone is going to be starting from everyone is going to be starting from an RTGS account
On zero.
which
On zero, the foreign currency.
no, not on zero. Like they just separate.
No, what the foreign currency is one of those whereby
Your foreign currency account basically is
on zero.
Which now begs the question: okay, John Mangunja bagapinda in 2016 when he introduced my bond notes.
Yeah.
Agataura very loudly. Agaprinta my billboard. Kuti bond notes. He 1:1.
Exactly. Yeah.
And 1:1, which he knew wasn't true. Not good, he knows now.
And it didn't even last on. It probably lost
Bro.
like a month, if
Bro.
not even less.
Bro. So, the question is, all along, because if you're moving my money and get a minimum account to an RTGS account, what criteria are you guys using to separate those accounts?
Exactly.
And which means that you always knew that Marie Yanka got my US dollar.
And the thing is, like, for example, let's say in my account I did $60 in my account, and $40 of that was actually US dollar, and I got deposited maybe like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
Right. As of what is the 15th? I need.
Yeah.
As of the 15th, I have $60 in one account in that RTGS app. These guys are just stealing our money.
And the second thing that I picked up was so we're going to be taxed 2 cents for every dollar.
Yeah, wait.
transact.
I actually got a message from my bank about that. Anzi, just so we make sure we say.
No bank account.
In line with our fiscal measures announced on the 1st, the intermediated money transfer tax has been reviewed from 0.05 cents per transaction to 2 cents per dollar transacted. You see, so that's
Which means that if you send
that's tough for us.
you send 1,000, but for $20,
Something like that, right?
not something
Not
like
really.
that. That's the actual.
Maths is not my thing, man. I didn't maths. I actually panic when I see too many numbers. But yeah, something like that. Oh, me, I did not like. Oh, and even like since school, bro. Like maths is just one of those subjects where, like, I was just happy to get my C and move on with my life.
Do you know? And the reasoning behind this monetary policy has been they've been saying we're trying to. One of the reasons is we're trying to curb the transactions are on the black market.
On the black market, yeah.
But when you look at it, but black market, what happens for black market? And if you have US dollars and you sell them off, and you get an RTGS or whatever, if those are the people that they're trying to slow down, I don't know. To be honest, and this is a reasoning, yeah. But either way, the person who gets affected is the ordinary person. Because if I am a Zimex dealer and if somebody gives me what's it called? If somebody gives me user, Raki, and inini datopiwa user, whatever amount that I'm sending via RTGS, I don't care.
Yeah.
Bro, I really don't care. Like $20 kubatwa $20 really doesn't matter to me. Muno arikusenderwa inini, the ordinary person. Do you know who is going to get affected the most? Because Maria yatoshika yato less kwandiri, and whatever transactions that I'm doing, furthermore, sending money kumusha kubadra school fees, iramba ichingoita ishoma. Exactly. And all this is to plug. Like, if we really look at kuti Maria Zimbabwe Chache, what has it been spent on? And it's been spent on
paying civil service. Like, for me, as far as I'm concerned, right, one of the biggest issues that we have in this country is government expenditure. It's just not necessary.
The cars.
It's just
why do ministers have 2 cars?
Yeah.
Why do ministers have 2 cars that cost 100,000 each? In 2017, apparently there was a request for the total bill Yuma cabinet cars. Yangari 170 million.
And you're like, oh, why, bro? Like,
in Zimbabwe.
What for? It actually just makes you.
Bro, my minister should just motor before.
Exactly.
My minister, there is really no defense. Like, there is really no explanation as to why a minister is driving a car is still Honda Fit. There is really no explanation, because when you look at what they are doing, the work that they're actually putting in, and the results of that work, there is no one who deserves to be driving motor still Honda Fit.
Exactly.
At the very most, maybe new shape Honda Fit.
Then you are.
There's really no justification. Because why do you have an off-road vehicle? Why does a minister have an off-road vehicle?
What for?
Bin.
It's very pressing off. Like, I just feel like it's okay. Obviously, I'm not saying it's all down to government expenditure, but
it is. When you look at it, like when you, in comparison to the figures, to the amounts, it's government expenditure, bro. Remember the time when Mugabe was flying in and out?
Yeah.
And they had to charter, just in the
guys are
past,
actually paying for Mugabe's flights right now.
300, they are charging 300,000 private jets.
$10,000 worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a weird one, bro. It's a weird one. I mean,
How much do you think Munangaka was using private jets to go to New York to Chichichi? How much do you think those things
York.
cost?
But hey, it's just tough. And the thing is that for me, like, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to like the financial situation that we're in the country, right? Like, I'm not saying Kuti, someone should fix this right now, you know, like, because it's virtually impossible, bro. Like, we are so far back that we need time to get back on our feet, basically.
Yeah.
But then, like, when you start taking certain steps, and then we see like the way your team, in other words, your government is acting, then that's when people start to get a bit pissed off.
I think the other thing also is that in as much as, you know, there are people who will argue, there's actually arguments that I've read about people saying, no, in the short term this might look bad, but in the long term it'll actually be beneficial. There's actually an argument to say that they're going to use this money, they're going to raise, it's going to cover quite a few billions.
In terms of the foreign currency.
This tax, by December they should have raised, like, from these my 2 cents, because apparently mobile money constitute like 53% of all transactions in Zimbabwe. So
look, I get that. Look, there's nothing wrong with having hope, but let's not forget what happened in 08.
No, it's not. It's like that's what I was going to get to. It's about, like, if the plan is, we get the plan, the idea, all these plans and ideas, they're all well-meaning. Even there was a justification for my bond notes, but I was going to play, and there was a justification for when Gideon Gono was slashing my zeros and changing my chichi, my quadrillion, my chichi, and all of it was well argued. Fiscally, chagadar. And that's what it all sounds like when these people come and explain chagadar. But then it turns out to Mariachi, it was the best actions that we don't know. Mario, same thing. My targets, we expected. We're only seeing my roads have changed now.
Exactly.
But my targets have been, has been getting collected for years.
Exactly.
So it's one thing, people of Zimbabwe, like the people of Zimbabwe, I do not trust with the banking sector.
And you can't blame us.
I did not choice. Otherwise, if we had the choice, we would be banking with Passport better banking sector. But I don't know what's not cash.
Bruh, only this one is. It's just.
We just hope.
This is a tough situation. It's just a tough situation because I straight up just don't trust. I don't trust the government to give them my US dollars. That's just it at the end of the day. I'm not going to open myself a foreign currency account. FCA, I'm just going to go FCA. I'm not going to do that because I simply just don't trust these guys.
How my US dollars? Yeah, let's move on to less stressful politics issues.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're not on Twitter, last week on these Twitter streets, I know former member of parliament candidate Sadza got into it with a renowned lawyer, Petina Gapa, renowned lawyer and what's it called? Novelist Petina Gapa.
What was the argument actually about? When I apology, Yagu is got the next morning.
It wasn't an argument. Petina Gapa said I dreamt that people on Twitter had stopped tweeting and started writing books and whatnot, and then I woke up and saw them tweeting. And then in her apparently these people have had, I don't follow either of them, but apparently they've had, to my little subtweets on and off. Okay. And this was now the most and so now this people were commenting, the Kiki King and the whatnot, and she was now attacking my head, saying my head.
She was getting gassed up at the comments.
She was. She now was going into my head's character, saying she only got into UZ because her father was PEMSEC of education. She only got to Cambridge because I wrote her essay. And she actually didn't work at the the International Criminal Court in The Hague. I don't know how they pronounce it. Is it Hague or Hague? I don't know
You
why.
literally just said the same thing twice.
Yeah, I know. But it was with more oomph.
Okay.
But yeah, so she said she didn't work at the International Criminal Court. She was just interning, blah, blah, blah. She was basically taking down all her little achievements. All her achievements. And then so my head came out. It was like, yo, fam, I've seen you attack me and my family.
She came correct.
She came correct. Like, yo, I need you to calm down. You didn't. And also, what disgusted me was Petina Gabo was like, also, she tried to get into my partner's pants. A little slut shaming into the mix.
From where?
So my head came out. I was like, yo, bro, calm down.
Yeah, I just saw
Calm
him
down.
like.
Yeah, and
What's the situation?
the next morning, Petina Gapa woke up and was like, I'm sorry, that was uncharacteristic of me. No, bro, that's you. Unazati Canada wana character ya munhu ka. The real test ya munhu ka. Character ya munhu inoonekwa kusina magetsi kana kuti kune chirima rima kana kuti pakati peusiku. Because how people behave in the dark, that's them. Kana uri munhu anoita wait pamadziro nekuti hakuna malights ndo unhu hwako. Ndozvinhu zvawagara wachatongoita. Light ndo ritokanganisa because
What type of an example is that, bro?
analogy, man. Analogy. No, because to be honest, you really can't come out and say, and also she didn't apologize. She didn't apologize. She came out and said, that was uncharacteristic of me. I should have held back. But the thing is, I've been quiet for too long. And she actually went on. I was like,
What's the name? Petina?
Petina Gapa. And she's actually
Munumkuru.
she has a doctorate in law, which I just found out today, which makes her entire Twitter rant more embarrassing than it actually is. Because you expect that from Anna Shaddai.
What a shame.
Or did you see Shaddai is doing a promo run? Shaddai is on in newspapers now.
For what?
For a man or my pads. I saw a picture of him Star FM.
Really?
True guy about tweets. Influencer.
I had to mute the whole situation when it was getting a bit too wild on the timeline. Man. So like now I can't really.
Block.
I can't really see what's happening.
That person didn't even follow me. I didn't follow them, but I have people that I just block. I don't.
It's just out of.
I'm not going to see any of that. I'm not going to risk those tweets.
I see.
Coming onto my timeline ever.
I see. So good for him, man.
Pachedu.
Good for him.
Pachedu, the Twitter account, they finally unmasked. CSI. Crime
scene investigation.
So they I don't know if you know. Yo, guys, you need to join Twitter.
You guys really do.
If you are listening to this podcast and you're not on Twitter or maybe not that active, maybe not necessarily creators, but like dedicate a day where you, because to be honest, that's where, like, as a Zimbabwean, most of this stuff, Mnangagwa has a Twitter account there, the Minister of Finance has a Twitter account there, the Minister of like all these government organizations, all the important notifications, they are happening on Twitter first. You get everything, you get everything in real time, unfiltered. It's way more organized than any other social media platform that I've come across.
Facebook.
Yeah, because
get yourself some Twitter accounts, guys.
So it's easy to track all these conversations that we're having on Twitter. You can type in the
same.
So Pachedu is a Twitter. Pachedu.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a Twitter handle that was created just before the elections.
Yeah.
And they just tweet Zimbabwean things, mostly political analysis.
News.
They go not necessarily news, but they do like numbers. They deal with numbers, facts. They were part of the team that was collating V11 and whatnot. It's like a forensic team.
I see.
That made up of different people in different fields. They just make, it's like WikiLeaks.
Alright, I don't know why you keep explaining.
So there's this notorious. No, I'm doing for the people. You know, but I'm doing for the people.
Okay.
There's this notorious character on the Matigari. Matigari is an anonymous Twitter account that bullies people on Twitter. That one.
It's very politically.
He's very
opinionated.
not
Can you say that?
opinionated, but he is very politically dangerous. Like, you know, those
Okay, I
people.
guess so.
Sometimes he just flat out tweets fake news. He's an alarmist. He is a bully. Most of all. So these guys went on a forensic audit to find out who is this person, and they found out. I believe they found the right guy because the evidence it was like a thread of they were putting together they were vaifananidza matweets kuti mukaona the way this guy tweets.
Like the words and
there are
stuff.
certain phrases that he uses repeatedly, and some of them are like passive words, like "ana bro."
Okay.
Like certain shorthand that they use, even certain like the fact that he doesn't punctuate certain words, and then they went on to the dates yaka create with their account yake and the dates yaka create with the account of the main suspect. They went on to the dates of the people that they follow and whatnot, and
So what was like the main purpose of exposing? Just so that people
that
can
you
just
know,
who
so
the
you know
face
it
is.
removes it because
Because you used to hide
being
behind
a
the
bully, being a bully, hiding behind anonymity, it takes away the power. Because if people know who you are, then people can just say "fuck you" to your face.
Okay, I guess so. All right. So who is he? So is that like
Anzi taura chinyamakovu. At miss. Straight live wire pamongo.
Is it old? What would say with the picture or anything like that?
Yeah,
What
with
is
the
it?
phone number. What are you saying?
Late.
With the phone number and an address yekumusha kwavo nemu address. They
I
put
hope that means
an
that
entire
account
CV of where he has worked since 2002.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are not playing.
Wow.
These guys are not playing. So ZIMPODCASTS is becoming interesting now. It was always interesting. And your Sadza, it turns out good your Sadza Nick Mangwana is actually not called Nick.
That's a ninja.
Ndavaning.
Dani.
So
Even when I saw it, I was like, nah, this has to be some sort of a joke.
how are you?
And now people, as people are telling me to post my ID because they're saying, "Good, what's your real name?" You guys will kiss my ass. My name is Nicholas, right?
Nicodemus.
Let's just keep it at that. No, not Nicodemus. Nicola.
Imagine if that's our new permanent secretary of information and publicity. If you are not being honest about your own name, what more about news?
state funds?
Wow.
That's always late. It's late.
Wow.
What else do we have in the politics section? That was you were right. The politics section this week has been
Yeah,
it's been very important. It's been very necessary to have that discussion.
Yeah, man.
Especially for those who are not in Zim,
Yeah,
so that you guys actually know what's going on this side.
yeah. So yeah, that's it. Do you have anything to add?
In the politics section, no, I do not. I just saw something about Chamisa was supposed to swear himself in. He was having his own inauguration. I was like, I'm fancy my opinion.
Today?
No, it wasn't today. It was like over the weekend.
He needs to calm down.
Yeah, he just needs to relax.
So we're now moving on to a very exciting segment.
All right.
Our Zim Hip Hop segment.
Yes. Zim Hip Hop stand up. Oh, can we start off with the legendary? The legendary. Guys, if you remember this track, then you'll agree with me when I say this is the best hip hop track to come out of Zim. And it came out in 2009.
So my thing is this: the reason why we're doing this is because there's been a very noticeable shift in Zim Hip Hop, like music wise, output wise. The quality is not the same, the energy is not the same, the shows are not happening, and it made me think, 2012 to 2015 was a very special time, and even before that, there were very dope songs coming out. The movement was becoming alive. People were becoming to believe, starting to believe into this in Zim Hip Hop. And
Right,
you're saying the biggest song, the OG.
Yeah, I was saying good. Yes. I thought you were about to play something else. You better play that OG. Hit him with the two.
Okay, if we're going to start with OGs, let's start with actual OGs.
Nah.
Then that's the second. No, that's the second.
Alright.
That's the second song.
So what's the OG guy? Oh yeah, by the way, someone mentioned that they couldn't hear the names of the songs whenever we're mentioning them. So we need to mention the actual names that people can look up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a every time we play songs here, we're going to play we're going to create a playlist on SoundCloud of these songs.
Alright.
So that you can go check them out.
We can do that.
So this is the OG.
OG Zimmerpop.
Yeah. This is the OG.
So tell us the title of
These guys were you know this song. These guys were way ahead of their time. Way ahead of time.
Why does that not sound like My Love?
Yeah.
It sounds like My Love. The love at the beginning. Okay.
But this is the biggest.
Please
do shine when we in the hood. Major players, ACNN, Wolfman. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
When you come up in the range, you see them doing things when they just got their eyes on you. And when they look at your chain,
People are singing next to
All my ladies by the party sipping bottles of Cardi, and if you think you a hottie, go. All my ballers by the party sipping bottles of Cardi, and if you think you a hottie, go.
The song singer was way ahead of song. Look at the music. You never seen this music.
All my ladies by the party sipping bottles of Cardi, and if you think you a hottie, go. All my ballers by the party sipping bottles of Cardi, and if you think you a hottie, go. Go and you bounce, shake a flippin', know you got a nigga trippin'. Cause the Hennessy I'm sippin', and I'm flirting on these pigeons, and they love the
Okay, I was fucked.
So this is Major Players came to party.
I was fucked. This one doesn't beat the OG though.
Nah, it beats it by far.
could
This is
die.
one of the most important songs. Okay, by OG song Richard and Nick is this one.
The girl soul with the persona, and against emanates way with my face. First up, the girl soul with the persona. And against emanates way when my face makes moves from the club to your days. Wait, that was on the previous page. Now we move on to page 2. How to get with money and the 2-door school. Dropping game while I'm paging on my phone. Yes, autopilot game making moves on its own. No control, so I blame it on intelligence. A little flair, I'm a little debonair. No swagger, that's so last year. Better yet, I'm working with respect. Let's go. We in the club like we bring it back like
I have no idea.
Yo.
But that was a classic.
Can somebody explain to us who was
Who
Muchi?
Muchi was? You Saints boys should know because these were Saints boys.
Diana Charamban?
Hmm?
Diana Charamban?
Chanaba, I'm going to St. George's that. Nah, we don't have evidence for that.
No.
And Apanache will tell us. And Apanache, please let us know what
Yo, Chris,
Muchi was.
Who came out to attack you? I'm not involved. Sadza, we would like. Yo, do you know there was somebody who reached out to me last week? He was like, man, Christian Ramba Mumnyanyir. And I know Munye doesn't know Christian Ramba at all. And I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. We spoken about Chris so much. Now people who don't know him, they probably have an idea of it's like Voldemort. But yo, that's our good brother. That's our
Yes.
Christian Ramba in my V11 okay? And now he's Takampin's on board. He's in the Saturday in the morning board.
Kuda.
He came did you see my V11?
Abigail.
You should need to go. He came out guns blazing.
Alright.
Came out guns blazing.
Right.
Why?
Alright. So we'll put him in the board members. They were the board members.
Right now my board members it stands Pana
Nyate.
Tanya
Tats.
Pana Sarah
Fanso.
Pana Tats Pana Tiri Pama Sofa. We are a woman-led organization. Women in media.
Total equality. Look at that board. Full of what? Yeah, it's like
Fine women. So right, 2012 for me was the most exciting time in Zimbabwe because people were putting out bangers, man. Do you remember this one?
By the way, guys, charisma. No, it's not actually. It's actually. That's what I'm
It's early in the morning, round about midweek, and me and my niggas trying to get something to eat. But it don't really matter what it is, long as it's cheap. And once we finish munching, we be back out in the streets. It's all about the hustle, and yeah, we get it on. And when it come to prices, homie, please don't get it wrong. What we been working on, best believe it take a long time. Really hope you be about your hustle, cause I'm about mine. Raise another toast of crime. And when it comes to that, boys, I'm the borderline. For the love of money, my niggas be taking chances. Hope we make it before we die from AIDS or cancer. These boys, I'm the boys.
As you know, we getting lifted, twisted, lifted, licking. This is the line of my right here.
I don't know what happened. What happened?
Chai, it's just, well, it's not like Zim hip hop is falling off or anything. I just guess it's
the intensity is the intensity.
Yeah.
There was even a time when, you know, people were doing beef.
Yeah, I don't think there's any beefs in hip hop right now, are there?
Well, there is, but none that matters. Do you remember? Okay, let me play you. We don't speak like that about our board members.
I know.
Let me play you. This is like one of the oldest tunes.
Which tune is it?
Capital H, capital R, capital
Welcome to the city of bright lights. Njiwe Singararwe in the scandalous nightlife. HRE Mulu Wese and their office. That basically means there's a Tirima bosses. I fake it black and white till my team party. Togos a Sunday after game to push up on somebody. Maybe go falso, maybe go mereki. Cause God's dog got those about brothers equality. My out of town girls, you can come steal. Get a boyfriend, no butter on my bills. Get a good job, eat nice meals. But I wouldn't eat us in a weave, never high heels. HRE, short for Harare. I thought about my kids walking on Snoska Kumbare. Cause my blue collar, cheddar, my baggy jeans. So the same thing, cash by any means. Capital H, capital R, capital E is where you find me. Capital of the 263. Capital H.
I already told that he was wearing a durag and the cap, a durag and a snapback when he did this out. You can really tell.
No, man. Zim hip hop used to be so dope. Okay, I'm now moving into my personal favorites. And then, this is Simba Text.
Yes. This is also a classic for Simba.
Shavafina, adjust a seat when we jagwa nandalina. Yeah, I'm a winner, cash spinner, Harare hustler, dirty money cleaner, Zimmick small dealer, Vunza DJ Squilla, Dini punchline king / hook killer, Vasaronge mafila, Mapatata kachila, imagine tamu hasha, one which over killer.
And now they say, boys that was up by the border, Tombo Famba boys, the Chaka Mazura. No cash, miss him not to mind your body. So I'm trying to do me, Tori Nani. Real niggas, what's up? Cash get the boss, let out Marira. I'm the same, my boss, yes, I think we fight it up. I'm the Jada, I'm Mutanga, as we party up. I'm the Vita Mari boys, I'm trying to tell you, man,
yo!
Simba Tags.
Can somebody do something?
The Prince of Zim hip hop. Simba Tags is the Prince.
Can somebody do something and bring back this?
We need it back, bro. We need it back.
This song that I'm about to play was one of the most controversial songs at some point in Zim hip hop.
Yeah, man. That's out of it.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Ande. That Aquaman. That Aquaman. Gosh.
Kunaka akanaka para opo. You wanna be a man all good in your bottle, but you know it's a kind of one over to my kuva. See, sometimes you must shanga, you know you don't get my ruba. That do my at the spot, shorty know how to make that ass shit. Girl getting lower than the old level pass rate. Upper face yakking in my booty, couldn't get gasket. Doctor Roba Vivo got a spit out with a fast break. Nangandru mashure aji gambira a lingo. Puzzle Jawuka, Bondera y Weber gringo. Girl got potholes in her face, no dimples. So it's only right that we dedicate this single. MMTV ballin', man, we chillin' to the right. What's kind of rowdy, cause it's sorry and they won't collect. Cause we poppin' the bottles till there ain't nothing left. They say that I ain't fair, ugly girl, go to rest. You ain't bad. Not over, shut that over, now I'm in the bed. Up of this beat got me dizzy, I can feel my legs. He knows he can't get out of heater, got a nigga kinda horny.
So who's this? Who's this?
Have you ever seen a butterface? I mean, damn, she got everything butterface. We right here, we got everything.
You know what song I thought this was? When you say controversial, did you ever hear, like, this was back when we were still in high school, must have been 2010 or 09 or whatever. But there was a song that was released which was like dissing a whole lot of people.
When we go to high school?
Yeah, like a whole lot, like Chiangwa, Chow Chow, all those people.
I see you see me go back to
No, I'm just saying, when you say controversial, I actually thought that's the one you're talking about.
Inside lane,
I want to look into
what are we in on the highway music. You gotta lean sideways to it. Roko wandri panyanga, panyanga, standard sound, engine kaka, let the Akon playlist in a spaka. Why is here? Why is here? Inside lane, muna samora we cruising, ukabat kone marobot. It's a security. Why is here? Why is here?
Since I'm chubby, need a big body something. Though the space ya kulina chichimona. Ndakanyura mu soft bucket seats ndichinakirwa nengoma. Ona ka head nod. She's Cinderella cheshi bora. Ona kufitwa nitoka. Daughters be looking like Zippo chachkoka nekucheuka. Mahita hanzidani yakabilka. Ndamiswane popo on the shooter fast furious. Harari drip kunga driver with my combi. I'm not a star just to get a rich salty. My bars in disguise then yangens on my trunk.
Yo. What happened to Zimmy Pop, man? Like, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation about kuti chakanyatsoitika chi vanhu vakatiza neequipment here vanhu like chii chikuitika, because music like this
my bars.
Okay, yeah, you know the team. Nema subdresse, cause we be that cream. In the icing, yes, but I think it's some my dreams. But I think we'll take us dress. See when we going in, to pin the Midwest. Sucker FOH, fuck out of here. And what you doing, told them I'm a pioneer. Among in the sunny like, cause that's a brand there. Shake on some boss shit like who's in charge here. But told it it's late form. Cause out of bounds shit, it's no cake form. Funny imagination, they write great poems. But when it's really real, you're on I don't know how you get my same deals. I think what's same.
Can you believe this was 2012, 2013?
This was about to say, where's Dutch, bruh? Kanyama, I don't say the government thing. Kanyama Shamai, come back. Come back.
Patanga tisipo, Wi-Fi risa, na MMT we here, now she varisa. Unza tucham, Ipewa cup, Ire tuma, yo DJ, Loneta nam, Isha patena, shitting party yatan, Isha patena, shitting party yatan.
Who's that?
This is one of my favorite songs.
Mugudem.
Was Charisma, I just remember Charisma has been giving us bars.
Yeah.
Turning seasons pass by and I don't know the reason why. I just do what I gotta do, move how I gotta move till I see the signs. Rhyme and reason leaves my mind and I don't know the reason why. I just do what I gotta do, move how I gotta move till I see the sign. The sign.
It's Chrissy, let me get busy. Chilling up in Zion with my nigga Take Fizzy. I'm on that H-Town swag. H-Town Kush is $1 for the bag. Blowing that smoke, might pop in the rhymes I wrote. I'm rich off life experience, I'll never be broke. It's so good to be home, I never wanna leave. But I'm on a mission trying to make it overseas and make peace. I had to come back to the Mecca and pay my dues the very minute that I stepped up. Symbol, rapper, if his friends, I'm a setter, embrace the God form, get it down to the letter. Rap is therapeutic, I'll never get fed up. I'm trying to be me, let them other guys be better. Filling up the very fucking day I pick the pen up. God willing, somewhere great is where I end up.
Where is on from?
Like 2012.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really like this
So,
music back then.
if you want to play the songs in full, I just made a playlist on our SoundCloud.
Especially Mochi.
It's, the name of the playlist is called Back When ZIMPOD was Special. So you can find it on our profile.
We'll actually add some more tunes to that because I actually thought of some tunes that we should add.
Just I don't know if we can make it a public playlist so that people can add even their own song. But yo, man, if anybody has answers as to what happened and what can be done, I think this is the actual ZIMPOD summit. No one out in Randberry. People just want to sit on panels and be voted on my picture and but really.
But it's necessary for the culture. For the culture. For the culture. Right. Let's do the Blitz, bro. Blitz.
The Blitz. What do you have?
Blitz. Unplugged. Unplugged was last weekend. Heard everyone had a great time.
Cool beach party.
But beach
cool party. We knew.
You see the beach.
The funniest tweet about Unplugged this weekend was Kanapane van Vade Aruba one plugged Moody Grow Pit Cent.
When I saw the picture, I was like, I'm going to go like Kuseri. You know, like,
you're not even allowed to kudona. Because
shit. You know, it didn't even look like beach sand. Because you know what I thought they would do? Like, actually put actual beach. It just looked like Pam when they mav. You know, like, mav with mav. Yeah. So, yeah, that was Unplugged. What else I want to go through? Wow, did I just forget? Birthdays that we missed.
Tash?
We missed Tash's birthday. Tash is Zimbabwean.
Did I say shout out to myself for my birthday? Did I give myself a birthday shout out?
Last week? I don't know, did you?
Shout out to me.
Do you give me that?
Hey. Okay, it wasn't my birthday. Guys, can we
Yeah, okay, it was AK's birthday last week. He turned 31. What did you? 32. He turned 32 last week. I don't to me no cash. Go to me, but no to me I number young in. Those to me.
Yo. So what else happened last weekend?
Also with the Blitz, thank you guys for your suggestions about the Evershop donation thing.
Yeah.
I have got enough schools. Please take note. I have got enough. We're just waiting to see where Evershop is willing to go, because some of the places are quite difficult to get to. But thank you for your suggestions for that.
Thank you guys for even listening to this podcast.
Jinimi TV, Vagoraza Mapono. That's the thing.
Pakushamwa.
Yeah.
Pakutudakateka sex nudity language. Violence.
Kwakutazo shamwa kwa Jinimi now. Jimapono.
Hans, who was the chicken Caesar salad on Saturday in the morning? This is T-Chow.
Who was the chicken Caesar what?
Chicken Caesar salad. But
who was that?
I don't understand this question.
Who was the chicken Caesar salad?
Who? Yeah, and this was the other question. So T-Chow, please let us know what you. Shout out to Future for snapping us while we were doing our thing.
Ting.
Shout out to Lee Zenga, my guy. Bumped into Lee Zenga. Leroy Zenga has a beef with me because I got a comedy show and I was making this joke about romance. he tells me that his relationship wasn't the same after that. So
sorry, shout out. Also shout out to Fadzai, shout out to Yamrai, shout out to Kim, shout out to Hazel.
Shout out to Alfie, shout out to Taku, Hilary Chwanza, shout out to Tekete, Chiedza.
Shout out to Songozo Takamanikwa. Songozo Takamanikwa, you know, he made the EcoCash ring this last week. Shout out to you, special shout out to you.
Shout out to Tibanda.
Tibanda?
Some name. Shout out to Rutendo Mataruka, had a birthday this past weekend. Shout out to Mumanzi. No one wants to hear that. No one.
To ya. Okay,
shout out to Za, shout out to Aubrey, shout out to Maikai, shout out to Taku, shout out to Tsitsi in New Zealand, shout out to Kim, shout out to Liam, shout out to me.
For your birthday.
For your EcoCash.
Huh?
My EcoCash.
Alright guys, EcoCash number is 0772 767 197. I repeat, 0772
Another thing that we need to
767
another thing that we actually need to mention of utmost importance is that when we could diaspora, please, we actually want to discourage you guys from sending via World Remit.
Yes.
If you can, please use an MoneyGram or an World Remit, because murwana mamirire kunza government yedu irungoti ango mabondon. So I'm going to send Ravaji, Western Union, to withdraw irichi my US.
In the US.
Which is the alula. Diana no alula.
Yes, wait. So Western Union, and we're saying could use Western Union and MoneyGram. Try not to use World Remit, please. Because since I got one more. Anything else?
No, please. So.
Oh, Zoom Cricket is our show, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Our cricket series is in SA. We've just lost our second game. A poor performance today. It was a poor performance the first game. But yeah, if you're in SA, bro, go check the boys out.
Tajigwa first game.
Yeah, badly. Even just now, Tajigwa badly.
Ratupera.
Yeah, it's done. It's finished.
Wow.
Such a shame.
So yeah, man. Anything that you want to mention?
No, I'm alright, thanks. I'm alright.
Hapana chunja wakangana.
Hapana kani, nothing.
Like that, aggressive. So I just want to sign out.
How are we signing out this week?
Don't sign out, because you know now I have a hot streak. My song my song ajanetsa kumbe. So I'm going to play you a song that's going to ichanetsa maswano tera.
Oh boy.
One of the biggest songs.
See you guys next week.
Song is see you guys next week. Me rounds.
It's a signing out item, guys. It's a signing out item.
What channel? Big up levels, big up Fantan to the maximum. Choose spot. Fantan Nza. What channel does
Yo!
That has to be a Chinese one.
One thing. It's that time of the week again. Well, we played the show that you've been waiting for. A Zim dance on tune.
Give it to us.
Before the whole nation hears it, this song is called Alula Alula. What thing? Are you ready?
Come again. All right. So, then, got it. But what's a new dancer? All right, Tiani, go again, sir. So, Tiani, I think I did Lula. I think I did Kumula Bulusula. I think I did Sombonyo. I can be doing a good Tiani. I know it's like a Chinese man.
It sounds like a bit Chinese.
Send that to Rubu. But what's I know say?
Take that nonsense. Take that nonsense.
Yo, we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Saturday in the morning.
Magadini muri right there. Niwe unofira Mike here. Shabini for the night. ndizvo saka ndinonzi ice but you can call me Mr. Ndipe Sadza. Ukaona hari yangu unofara, nyama yangu unokara, buruvos ukarara. Uyakwira paskoro the boys hatiti skoro kana range ndinoita makuseni serevita uripi Scotland. What's you guys saying? Anyway, let's go.